What's up, fam? It's Chris, Mr. Last Hill. It is the last poll list of 2015. I am actually really proud of myself because that means I have managed to do this successfully. Or, well, depends on determining success. I managed to keep doing this ever since the beginning of September, which was my goal. My goal was to constantly able to do this and be able to constantly put out a video on Saturdays. I've missed a few. I've done them on Sundays, but I've managed to stay up where I've kept on recording, kept on being, regular with this. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. And I'm actually really happy. I'm really proud of myself. I still have a few things I need to work out. I'm still doing some changes that I want to get set up for the channel and for the poll list, as well as some other video ideas. And it's taking me more time than I thought it was going to take, but it's actually something that I'm really enjoying and really proud of that I'm doing. So with that, this is what it is right now. I'm really proud of myself for making it this far, and 2016 is going to be looking really good as well with the comic poll list. Even though I keep saying I'm making changes, I haven't really told you what I'm going to do, and I can't tell you yet because I'm still working out all of the kinks of it because I've run into a few issues of getting it done. So for a while, you'll still see the poll list regular, but I want to do something different. That's enough rambling. Let's get into some comics, and they were some pretty good ones. Let's jump right in. The first one was pretty much a no-brainer for me. It was the Extraordinary X-Men #4 with that man, Mr. Sinister, sitting right there on the cover. The Extraordinary X-Men is actually really good, even though it feels like the X-Men and mutants are being really pushed out of the spotlight in favor of the Inhumans, which Marvel still controls. You still get some really, really great writing in the X-Men and the books featuring the Marvel's mutants. So it's really good. This one has, the X-Men defending Limbo, and they're going to rescue Colossus and Magic. If you read the last issue, the two of them were in a really bad way, as well as the rest of the X-Men. This issue picks up, and this issue goes full steam, and it doesn't stop. It goes so far as when it gets to the end of this issue, it leaves you with this giant cliffhanger making you want issue #5. So if you're a fan of Marvel's Mutants, read this. Read this, and if you need any reason more, Storm leading the X-Men is the best leader I've seen in a while. Definitely check this one out. I was on the verge of actually dropping this next book because even though it started off in a place I really enjoyed, I was having a hard time actually, keeping up with it and saying it was worth it. But issue #6 of Cyborg has really fixed that. It's fixed that issue for me. Issue #6 is the conclusion of the Technosapien arc of Cyborg going to war with the Technosapiens, the beings that pretty much are absorbing all life in all different realities. And Cyborg is the key, but he didn't know how, why, or what was going on until this issue, and he figured it all out. And normally covers are teases and don't really give you much, but this cover completely just teases and destroys and lets you know something big's happening to Cyborg, and it's good. It's really good. It's really, really good. Really, really read this one just for, the Technosapien fallout, how he gets out of that mess, and what is going on with him in this cover. Definitely check this one out. Next one, a lot of people have actually talked to me about this one because they didn't know how they were going to feel about it. But Venom Space Knight, #2. Venom, Guardian of the Cosmos or Agent of the Cosmos, is whatever his title is. It is so good to see Flash Thompson, to see Venom in not the anti-hero light, but in a light of a pure, just straight up hero, and this is what he is. The first issue had Flash Thompson, still trying to figure out what his title is now, what it means for him. And then you see him leave off with him being chased down by a giant warship. Not really sure what's going on with it. This entire issue is it revolves around figuring out what his new title is, what's going on, and who the hell's in that giant warship. All I'm gonna say is there are more symbiotes in this one, and it is glorious. Definitely check this one out if you're a fan of Venom. I'm a huge Deadpool fan. I'm not even gonna mess around with this. Deadpool. Oh man, rainbow covered Deadpool. I can deal with the rainbow covered Deadpool. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's not fine. But okay, Deadpool number 4. Deadpool has been on a bit of a journey, and he is determined to try to figure out who killed his family. Hint, hint, it was him. But he doesn't know that yet. Last issue pretty much left off with Deadpool rescuing his friend Adsit. This issue is just basically leading up to the conclusion of this arc. We finally figure out who's been setting Deadpool up, who's been screwing his payroll up, who has been just basically making his life a living hell. It's someone you should see coming, but you really don't see coming because it falls back to an old story featuring Thor. But when you get into this one, you really love it, especially if you're a fan of Deadpool like I am. It's an awesome read just for the simple fact that you kind of don't see it coming, but you see it coming at the same time. And it shows Deadpool doing what he does best lately, and that's 1, caring, 2, being a badass, 3, kicking ass. Definitely check this one out. And my favorite book from this pull list this week was something I didn't think I was going to enjoy. Patsy Walker, Hellcat number 1. I did not think I was going to really dig Patsy Walker, but I dig Patsy Walker. I dig Patsy Walker because it's not your typical take on a superhero. She is a superhero who is really out of place in the world. She is trying to find out who she is and where she fits. And it's not like she wants to be the superhero anymore. She's pretty much literally just got back from hell. Literally. So she wants something different. And her way of changing the world is really awesome. It's a really heartfelt story. It's really touching at the way they write Patsy Walker, who still kind of pissed off. If you didn't know anything about Patsy Walker, she is a former character from old comic books written about her love life. In this comic, she understands that. She knows that. It's sort of like Deadpool's fourth wall breaking. She knows she was a comic character. Her mother made stories about her, and it really irks her. So all of this is tied into who she is and where she's coming from. And now that she is out of hell and now she's back on the street trying to make her way in the world, it's going to be really hard. And it's good. It's really good because in this issue, we have She-Hulk. We have a new villain, sort of. And we just have a lot of back and forth with Patsy and Elle, her supporting cast, as they try to help her get ahead. I'm going to recommend this one. I'm definitely going to say pick this one up. Not much of a review, but I'm just going to say if I could give it stars, I'd give it 5. 5 solid stars. Definitely check that one out. So that's it. That was it. That is 2015. We are done with 2015's pull list. Yeah, I know there are more comics next week and it's still 2015, but the new video won't be up until 2016. So we're done with 2015. I hope you enjoyed this. I still plan on doing this every year, every weekend, as well as every year that I can. And I don't know, that's just it. It's been awesome for me to do this. I'm happy that I've been able to constantly knock this out, and I want to keep knocking this out. So, support me. Let me know how you like these. Let me know what I can do to improve in 2016. Let me know anything that you want to know about comics. If you want to see something different, a different slant on this, just, shoot me a hand. Let me know what's going on. I would love to know what people think. So with that being said, I'm Chris. I'm out of here. It's been real.